Southern Tennessee Regional Health System. Pulaski is here to help you be well. Our mission is to make our community healthier, and we're your community hospital. We're committed to providing trusted care when you need it most. From wellness checks to emergencies, we're here for you and your family. Visit us today at southerntennessee.com or call 931-363-7531.
When it comes to real estate, Haney Realty and Property Management is the team you can trust. Our extensive knowledge of the market and industry allows us to help our clients with any real estate need. We know how to get results. So whether you're looking to buy, sell, or rent, let us put our expertise to work for you. Call us today at 931-347-9150 or visit HaneyRealtyPM.com to learn more. Haney Realty and Property Management, your best friend in real estate. If you're looking for a new job, let M&M Staffing be your guide. With over 20 years of experience, we know how to connect great people with great opportunities. We work with over 80 companies, so we're sure to find the perfect job for you. Our team is dedicated to helping you succeed, and our high customer satisfaction rate proves it. Ready to get started? Visit us at mnmstaffing.net or give us a call today at 931-347-4255.
For over 50 years, PES Energize has been proudly powering our community in Pulaski and Giles County, Tennessee. We're more than just an electric utility. We also offer internet, TV, and phone services. Our commitment to our customers and our community is what sets us apart. We're dedicated to providing safe, reliable, and innovative services. At PES Energize, we believe that serving you is a privilege. We're here for all your energy needs. Visit PESEnergize.com or call
The
us
Natural
today.
Gas Department of Pulaski is here to help you save money. Natural gas is safe, efficient, and cost-effective. It's up to 50 to 60% less expensive than electricity for home heating. Plus, it's clean and efficient, so you can feel good about your choice. Call us today for service or visit our website to learn more. Make the switch to natural gas and start saving today.
When it comes to insurance, Winterburn & Associates Insurance is the team you can trust. We offer coverage for your home, auto, business, and more. We work hard to find the best policy for you at the best price. Our personalized service means we take the time to understand your needs and make sure you understand your options. We want you to feel confident and secure with your insurance policy. Let us make insurance simple for you. Get a quote today at winterburinsurance.com or call us at 931-363-8638.
Hello everyone, I'd like to welcome y'all here to the Central Office Boardroom. It is April the 4th, 2024. This is our monthly board meeting. We appreciate everyone who's in attendance for what we hope to be a informative yet quick meeting. Mr. McAllister.
Here.
Mrs. McLeod.
Here.
Mrs. Gordon.
Here.
Mr. Sumners.
Here.
Mr. Brewer is not present. Mrs. Smith.
Yes.
And I am here. If you would please rise with me for a moment of silence, followed by a prayer and the pledge. Bow our heads. Father, we are humbled for another day. We ask for your guidance. We love you. We praise you. We thank you. Amen.
Amen.
Face the flag.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you all. Item on the up next is our consent agenda. We need an approval for the March 21st special called meeting, as well as approval of those minutes of the regular meeting for March 7th.
So moved.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded for both. Are there any discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed? Thank you. Recognition of employees. I see Mr. Patrick Gilbert here from First National Bank with some thumbs up for teachers and classifieds, and we sure do appreciate the work, and we appreciate First National Bank always helping us recognize these outstanding teachers.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, Dr. Beard. It's our honor to recognize these stars. I hope they're well rested after a nice spring break. So first, we want to recognize Miss Andrea Porch from Pulaski Elementary School. Next, we want to recognize Caitlin Riley from Minor Hill School. And Miss Amanda Gordon from Richland. Amanda's our softball coach. Thank y'all very much.
Thank you.
I Photoshop just her head on his butt. That'd have been awesome. Missed opportunity.
Again, we always want to, thank First National Bank for helping us honor those who go above and beyond. Nice little gift card, and thank you. Next, I have recognition from music students from Mrs. Willingham's class from Minor Hill. As you all know, our TCAP testing kicks off, and
2 weeks.
2 weeks, week after, yeah.
Well, a little bit, the 15th.
Yeah.
She got a great looking group, Miss Willingham.
Thank you. Good evening, everybody. I'm Leanne Willingham with Minor Hill School, and this is part of my wonderful course. I'm very proud of these students. Not only do they work hard academically, but they work hard musically, and they're a joy to be around and a joy to train. Tonight, we're going to present our testing song. Every year at Minor Hill, we do a parody to prepare for the TCAP test. It just makes it more fun, and we just had a ball in my music class doing this. This year we went country, so our parody is Dixieland Delight, but we are calling it TCAP Test Delight. All right.
Rolling down the backwoods, Tennessee bus route, heading towards Minor Hill. Holding my pencils, they're essentials. Some number 2 run of the mills. Worked hard
Ginger.
Yes, I'm gonna be singing that song.
It sticks, it's catchy, it's catchy.
Read that down.
Thank you so much, Ms. Willingham. That was that was cute to say the least. Put on my Alabama playlist when we leave here.
Make it available on iTunes. Spotify.
Next up, under new business, the concession stand building project. The Giles County High School Athletic Booster Club's funding that. Mr. Thomas presented us some at the work session, and then he has some updates as we, told him to move forward with what he got and come back with the additional.
Yeah, if you'd like to see any of this, we, in our plans with Butcher Drafting right here, they drew up our plans, and we have a 20 by 25 building, but where it's at in a floodplain, we were not able to add restrooms and wooden parts, and so that's the situation which made it. Our first phase is gonna be the building, the foundation and everything, approximately $5,000. And then we'll build upon that, but we've budgeted in $25,000 or $20,000 for the project, which we have set aside in our booster club. So that's all prepared to be ready and worked on down there, but because of, without the restrooms involved and, that which expense, it's really a much cheaper project building this, but we're able to add roll-up doors, everything, and if you want to take a look at the plans at all, they're right there. It's a 20 by 25 building with a 4-foot overhang on the concession front, which leads out to the field. The roll-up concession stand door on the front side with a roll-up storage door in the back, and 2 exit doors, just single doors on the side. So it's all right there if you need that. You're more than welcome to look at it and everything. Hopefully we can get started with it. Our permits and everything we're having done through Mr. Chuck Eddy, who is our maintenance department supervisor. We felt like that was the best route to go, is leave it in his hands because he's going to be taking care of it the rest of the time that it's there. All right, so just thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Board have any questions or concerns there?
They definitely needed something there.
Yes, thanks for putting the work into getting some of that answered and getting that going. We'll take a vote on approval of this moving forward based on the information that we have. Can I get a motion for that?
Motion.
Second.
Made and seconded. Any questions or discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed. Next, disposition of assets. As Mr. McCree spoke with us about, just some out of date, out of use stuff in the IT department at the work session. Make a motion to to dispose of those assets.
So moved. Second.
Motion made and seconded. Any discussion or questions about these obsolete and non-working items? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed? Item C under new business, Red Rover. Dr. Beard explained to us this was new software for substitute tracking for both new and recurring substitutes. Helps with leave for all teachers, all employees. Integrates well with finance, and this replaces the current My Leave program, and budgeting for this will be part of our 24-25 budget. And Dr. Beard, you had another update as well, didn't you?
Right, I did not mention the one, the total was $9,284, but that's a year one only. We have to pay $1,400, that's just the onboarding of the program. But going forward, it's $7,884, and I think that was, what we're currently paying is around $2,700, so it is a little more of an increase, but it will be a much more feasible program for us, and like I had stated at the work session, Miss Lindsay can input subs as soon as they're approved. So there'll be no waiting period on subs getting in the system to be available to the schools for assistance there, so, and it will be for all employees as well. And they are willing to let us go ahead and be like a sandbox, they call it, so that we can kind of play with it and experience it before it goes live in July. So.
Entertain a motion to approve Red Rover.
So moved.
Made and seconded. Are there any questions? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed. Item D, under new business, budget amendments. We had, you can see on that one budget amendment page, for CTE and for ISM, both under Mr. Hammond, explained to us that these were cleanups, moving money from where it came in to where it needed to be utilized. So it's just to stay in consistency with the budget. No new money or anything, just like I said, moving the money that's there. Entertain a motion to accept that for ISM. We'll do these individually.
So moved.
Motion made.
Second.
And seconded. Any discussion or questions? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Also, let's look at CTE. We'll do that one.
So moved.
Second.
Made and seconded. Any discussion or questions? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Under pre-K, Ms. Sakowitz, got some unused money that needs to be put in other places, mainly for subs, food and other supplies in pre-K.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Any questions, concerns? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed? Under old business, we have that bond update on there. So bond was signed for, all the documentation done. It was a pretty substantial undertaking, pretty cool to be a part of. It was pretty neat when we did this a couple weeks back. Mrs. Hurd was on hand and very happy and grateful and glad she was there for the first from Bridgeport to say that it is confirmed. Came in under great interest rate, 2.75. You know, there's a lot that goes into a bond. Our bond came in, the funds that we receive on the very end are a little over 8.8, but the bond is for 7.99. When you start looking at the par amount, the interest rate versus the yield rates, and then what the offering premium does on the end of that, it's a lot of Spanish, if you know what I mean. But it all adds up. One of the cool things is we get to take that money in full on, and because it's under a $10 million threshold, we miss what we were afraid of before, that we would have some extra interest on the end. It's actually in the reverse. So as a bond that comes in under 10 million, we get to gain interest on that money as it sits in the account. So once it hits our account, that'll be the case. So before we said we might have to kind of delay some of the invoicing or speed it up. Which one was it? It was one of those. Speed it up. Now the more it's delayed, the more our money is sitting in there, and we actually get to gain a little bit on that interest. And then we also know that the county has a better interest saving rate these days too. They've moved some money to a different bank account, so it's that's a good thing, so.
And the money is here, it's ready to go.
The money's here,
It's
okay.
ready to be used.
So we're gaining interest on it right now. And then as we know, or as we expect, all things are in working order for Bridgeforth. We have received a bill for pre-construction services for there, as we've been doing all that in the background. So no hiccups that we know of. We definitely got the best rate we could do out there, and just moving forward with it.
And we'll be ready to go by the time school ends, right? We'll be ready to.
Yes, we should be on task for all of that. And then with an ultimate, out of there by August 1st of '25. So just following that same timetable as Giles County High School. Anybody have any questions on that? Just keeping that going. Keeping the updates. Policies for first reading, policy 5.400, personnel health examinations, communicable diseases. This is the update from an old 2008 policy, and we'll be just using the new TSBA model policy. There was language in there that wasn't consistent, and obviously 2008 was a few years back. Entertain a motion to approve updating this policy as we discussed in the work session.
Second.
Made and seconded. Is there any questions? Are there any? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed? Policy 6.200 for first reading, attendance. This is to make recognition and include TCA code 49-6-3022. This adds for non-school related extracurricular activities to be waived at principal's discretion and following the at need and guidelines that are part of that TCA code. Entertain a motion to approve as we discussed at the work session.
Make a motion.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Any questions? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed? That will move on. Both of those policies will move on for second reading. Policies for second reading, policy 5.803, evaluation of the director of schools. We brought this policy out since we worked so much with it, again, updating it from 2008. And in talking with Mrs. McLeod, the evaluation will be released in the next week, is that correct?
Yeah, it'll go out next week.
Next week, and then we plan to service that for 2 weeks, get the results back, and then it will be reviewed in our May work session. But that is an addendum to the policy 5.803 that we are just needing to update and as we work through these. Entertain a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
Made and seconded. Is there any discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed? Policy 1.103, board self-evaluation. This was being updated from 2008 as well, and just adopting the latest TSBA model policy.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Made and seconded. Any discussion, any questions? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed? Not having notice of public comment, so we can go right into board comments.
Congratulations to our employees that were recognized tonight. It's always nice to see them get recognized for their hard work. And I was super impressed by our little group from Minor Hill. I hope they come back next month. They did a really good job.
I thought it was really, really exceptionally great. She puts on a great Veterans Day program as well. It's full of different things. It's wonderful. It was nice to see those kids in the change with celebration of all of our arts. I mean, I don't know how we're going to fit a band in here, but I'm willing to try. I'm up to a challenge. We can move these tables a little bit. Or maybe we'll have an outside meeting that week.
Have to move the meeting to a school.
In the parking lot. The auditorium, maybe. But it was wonderful. Congratulations to our employees who were recognized tonight. And hey, I'm saying a little prayer for our testing children that's coming up, because before our next meeting they will be doing that. And I hope that they do not stress and worry over, one day of testing and cause it to hinder their results, because they work so hard and that's their day to shine. I believe that they will do great. That's all I have. You're up, sister.
I was just gonna say congratulations to our teachers that was recognized. Ditto what y'all both said. That's all I have tonight too.
Ms.
And
Will?
I'll say ditto, but then I'll also add to, congratulations to our teachers. And I'm very impressed with the little ones and the music and how well they did. And if you looked at them, they actually enjoyed it. And I like music, and when you sing, you gotta enjoy it, and they did. And that's a special tribute to not only the young people, but the teacher and the parents, to give them that feeling of that they can do it. And I just really enjoyed it, so congratulations to all. Maybe we'll sing one night.
Oh, yeah,
The both of them.
for sure.
Yeah.
We'll clear this place out if I sing. Big stampede, I'm just saying.
Just thank everyone. I know we're on the downside now, school getting out, the testing coming up. We got a lot of stuff to do, and I love the choir tonight. It was put a little rhythm in our meeting. Thank everyone.
Yeah. Echo it all. Ms. Willa, I think I'm just gonna jump on what you said. I think what you really picked out of that, and it's cool to see you bring note to it, is the confidence in those children and the way that they carried themselves. And that's what we want. We want to create the energy, the leadership, the fellowship in our district, just the autonomy and the power and the confidence and the courage to do these things. And whether it's testing or standing up in front of a group of strangers or being led so skillfully by Mrs. Willingham, and then the effort that she puts into it. So I hope we're seeing that district-wide, and I think time and time again we see those examples, and I hope we're able to do that ourselves. I was going to hit on some highlights from the what we've done in the district, but I think it's kind of self-evident right now. But just is this on our website right now? Did we get that put up yet? Our district highlights?
I would have to double check,
Okay.
but we'll get it if it's not there for sure.
But we hope to have that up there. It really is a lot, and I want to give kudos, like I did at the work session, to everyone involved, to our other elected officials, commissioners, and those folks who are kind of towing the line with us and making these changes and these progressions happen within our district. So it's not just one or two things, but there's a lot going on in Giles County education right now, and there's a lot of hands on deck. And from the grant writing to the awards to the decisions that we have to make to the investments that we have to make, and we're in budget season, so all of that gets even more highlighted and under the microscope right now as well. So let's keep fighting the good fight, as we've said before. Under announcements, we have the work session coming up on April 18th. Wondering if we can move the May board meeting from the 2nd to the 9th.
I'm good with that.
And then if we do that, we were thinking we would keep the work session the week after on the 16th, because the week after that, we start getting into that final day of school week, graduation, principals doing kind of any and everything at that point, so we would keep that work session date. And then this is one to think on between now and then, but we have we've been doing our retreat where we, review a lot of data and go over our mission statement and all that good stuff, and do it on that Saturday, potentially on the 18th. And we've managed to do this. Will we?
Would we have our scores back by May 18th to know anything? Not yet, okay.
We wouldn't? Okay.
I was thinking it was a little bit later than that, I'm not sure.
Well, let's hold that because the 25th is the weekend of right before Memorial Day weekend. So if we pushed it into June, that'd be okay. It's just we'd be pulling into a summer point to do that. We might can do that on a weekday too if we wanted to. I don't know. But if the 18th potentially works for you, whether we have all of that data or not, maybe we'll look at that. All right. So board meeting on May 9th, work session on the 16th, potential retreat date on the 18th.
Say work session on 16th?
16th.
And the board meeting on 9.
Yes, ma'am. Does that work? And just want to make note that Mr. Brewer has missed a couple meetings with things that he really couldn't change, and it's definitely let Dr. Beard and I know. You know how he is. He cares. He wants to be here. And I told him I'd make sure to make note of that. It's not for lack of doing anything. And he's in his 10th year serving our community on this board, and he has probably been through the gamut as much as anybody who has. So I think if dates line up and he misses a couple times, we can. I know I'm cool with it, so I'll make that
He's
public.
definitely earned grace.
Yeah.
For sure.
Little grace.
Little grace.
Somebody else got anything?
Just a quick thing, Commissioner Jones reminded me, and I forgot to mention this, thank you for bringing this. Minor Hill's having their fish fry this Saturday from 4 to 7 at the community building. Come out, support it. It is always a great meal. Tickets are $15 for adults and $8 for children 12 and under, and it's always a good time. It's always a good meal. So
This
Saturday,
Saturday.
from 4 to 7. Thank you.
Thank you. We always try to highlight that.
It's always delicious.
Very good. You can eat there or take it to go.
And they do have chicken if you're not a fish person, so.
Chicken.
Let me just move that microphone closer. You can do that again. Sound effects. I think it's time to go.
Entertain a motion.
Make a motion.
Second. All those in favor?